Hey, all my sissy sisters, it's your girl Candy here again. First off, we are a week away from me having another meeting with my mistress. Now, the last visit, like I said in the previous video, was just an introduction. Make sure people were going through everything. So we are a week away from our next play date, which I am so excited for. But what I thought I'd get on here today is I've been getting a lot of emails and messages on Facebook from young individuals who have had the sissy fantasies but are unsure if they are truly effeminate like us. So I thought I'd take a little bit of time to explain, in my opinion, what the true definition of sissy is. Now, sissy is in the official Webster dictionary, but it's described as an effeminate male or boy, or someone being or a male displaying unmanly-like behaviors. Now, however, Wikipedia has taken a different approach to this, and I'll put a link to the actual Wikipedia description in this video. But in the sissy, as in a timid or cowardly person or real, is separate from what sissy I am. Sissy that I am falls into transgendered, which more or less connects into the BDSM category. And basically, a sissy within that realm is like what you see in a lot of porn vids. It's basically a very submissive male that loves to be dressed feminine and used for maid services or sexual whatever. And as for if you feel like you are or not, well, there are a few signs. For example, if you actually prefer wearing women's underwear over men's, which I do, check. You want it's either a sensory thing, or if it's with me, and you are a sissy. One, if you've never had any successful relationships with a real woman before. Of course, for me, most of it goes towards the fact that we didn't know what I had, but also, I guess maybe I just seem different, but yep, not real whole lot of luck. If when starting your little endeavors, you've actually had secret collections or you tried to sneak it, check for me. It wasn't. I've actually was busted once at my grandparents' house for doing it. Now, while we was playing, why my mother is not too keen on showing up with everything else, anything like the polish I got with it Easter, because I showed up in my sandals with my blue toenails. So I do what I want with this stuff. And speaking of clothes and all that, if you have more femme stuff of one item than male, like if you have more female shirts than males, check that for a couple ways, because underwear, socks and hosiery, and shoes. And a big one for me, if your makeup case is bigger than any other real woman in your family. My mom's is maybe about like this tall, maybe like this wide. My sister's is a little smaller. And this is mine. If real women think you look more attractive in certain thin clothes than they ever would. Short shorts, anybody? What else? If someone has dared you to just spin for like a Halloween or a prank, and you didn't argue with it. I hear my nose. It's my dad outside doing something. If you ever actually bought sex toys on your own, dressed up, or with the help from someone else. Thank you, goddess. I'm kind of, yeah, so you can tell I'm kind of ripping off ones that I have from personal experience. Hmm. But there's so many ways. Those are just a few. But it's really of how do you feel. And I do feel. It's like, it's for me, the true definition of sissy, for what I do is, I'm just a guy, yes, but I'm very in touch with my feminine side. Not enough right now that I feel like I was born wrong, but just enough that I love how I feel, love dressing up, and like everything else. So with that being said, that's all for now. I know this wasn't a whole lot to help everyone, but I just thought I'd have some little fun saying here and there my personal favorites in science. So until then, bye y'all, and I love you.